Hello, my name is Prep Steve for this site. I'm starting my very first ever video blog, if you will, to kind of track my progress as I begin using Truvada, the drug, but as a preventative measure, as an HIV negative gay male, using the drug to prevent testing positive for HIV. This drug was approved last year around June of 2012 to be used by HIV negative individuals on a once daily dose to help protect against getting HIV and becoming positive. It also can be used with a number of other drugs to help someone who is positive, but that's not why I'm taking it. The reason I'm creating this video blog, I've never done anything like this before, so we'll have to see how it goes, and hopefully I'll get the hang of this as time moves on. But as I looked around to see if this was something that was going to be of relevance for me, I'm a gay male in a partnered open relationship. I live in the Midwest in a somewhat rural area. I have a lot of gay friends, but it's not a gay friendly area, and there's a lot of stigma around HIV. And I know it's not like this all over the world, but there's definitely a lot of stigma and prejudice against HIV positive individuals. Physicians in my area aren't used to talking when you go into your doctor and ask for STD testing. They ask you why, and sometimes say, well, they don't think you need it, instead of just wanting to help people get tested for STDs. So the mentality isn't where I think it should be. And I definitely think if there's people in relationships, men who have sex with men in relationships where one partner is positive and the other one is negative, this pill is definitely right for them, and they might not have the confidence or the ability to educate themselves to find out how to go about starting a medication like this. And if they are familiar with it, they might be skeptical because it's a very serious drug. I've done a lot of research on this, but again, I am no expert. As time moves on, I hope to learn more and more. But this is kind of just to track the progress as things go on and share my experience with others. There is an email address I've set up to answer questions or take comments on what would be most important watching this that you'd like to see or hear about. So please feel free to email me serious questions or comments at prepsteve, PREPSTEVE, at yahoo.com, and I will respond to those comments as time allows in creating this video blog. This is the first time I've ever done anything like this, as I said, so kind of bear with me as we go forward. This all got started. Today is my first day on the medication. I went to my doctor and talked about requesting this medication after talking with my insurance. Found out that my insurance covers, it cost me $100 for 3 months worth of Truvada pills for once a day pill. Without insurance, the drug costs about $14,000 a year, but there's all sorts of assistance programs to help low income get this drug, as well as people who need assistance with their copay. The maker of the drug, it's Jalad or Jalid, I'll learn how to pronounce it later, but there's a website that helps with that expense. I haven't applied for that yet. I just found out about it today. So literally, today is day one. Friends of mine that have taken this medication told me if I experience any side effects whatsoever, to expect like a nausea, maybe diarrhea, headache, something of that nature. I'm not really experiencing any side effects. So maybe this is just day one and it's not really taking part in my system. We shall see. I have a number of health ailments. I'm diabetic. I have high cholesterol, high blood pressure. I take about 8 or 9 pills every single day to combat all of these things. So really taking one more pill every day isn't really going to be a huge deal for me. I'm going to take it every single morning, so we shall see as things go. But so far, no side effects whatsoever. The cost, I feel, is saving my life or potentially helping me to not become HIV positive, where I would need to take drugs to stay alive for the rest of my life. This to me does not seem like something that's asking too much. If you have high blood pressure, you eat healthy, you exercise, you take a pill. I look at something like this as the same. I don't want to become HIV positive. I realized in my sexual practices and my lifestyle, I was having unprotected sex more and more often, not because I didn't think having protected sex was important. I absolutely was committed to having unprotected sex. To having protected sex. I just wasn't successful at doing that every time. So as time moves on, and I was realizing that there was um, accidents, if you will, happening every so often, I decided that this was something that was important for me to look into and now for me to do. So I will again keep posting and update as needed. I plan on keeping like a daily video blog. I don't want to get too deep with anything as we go forward, just to kind of keep a per day track for maybe the first 2 weeks. I'm on the medication, and then I have vacation to Palm Springs, so we'll see if I want to post when I'm in Palm Springs. But again, email me your thoughts and ideas or feedback. Um, you're more than welcome to ask questions, and I'll handle as I will. Like I said, I'm not an expert, but I am researching more and more, and I would like to be a resource for those who have questions on what I'm going to do. Again, the email address is prepsteve at PrEPSTEVE at yahoo.com. All right, talk to you soon.